to see the Maxis because that's what everyone likes to play.
You said
first.
they were weaker on Axis side yesterday, right?
Yes.
Well, we'll see how it goes this time.
Yeah, because but both teams are pretty weak on Axis sides, if I remember right. Between Endpoint and BOT123, both lost a lot of rounds, but in the end, BOT123 was the one which clutched it out in the end because I think they won 11 rounds on Allies yesterday. So interesting how they play now. But now into the game, it does seem like CRG are looking for an A pick, some lot players towards Coast. What are your thoughts on that? I think A is.
Yeah, well, seeing BOT123 do the usual shotgun buy in the first round, so hopefully it pays off here with Saint pinning up the easy one. If you can get a second here, this will set the round up nicely. Ooh, the ladder climb, probably not the best decision there from Rubbers. But Bomb is going down. 2 versus 3, still in good stead for BOT123 as they try to look for this retake.
Yeah, you could have seen Saint getting even a triple kill there, like so close, but for the time being, it is a 3-on-2 situation, and Max spots out one player, actually spots out both players, so they have the information now of where they are, and Icon so nearly getting the wall bang onto, I think, is Silos. The elsewhere outside, and J Money actually gets him, just looking for Silos with the shotgun on site. He's gonna have a trouble here, gets a knife kill on J Money, but Max purchases out, and that's gonna be the first round for BOT123. Good retake in the end. Also, maybe a little bit too ambitious going outside. I know some players like to go outside of the site and try and defend it from there, but maybe he should start with his teammate.
Yeah, quite possibly. But seeing the power of the shotgun there as well. A lot of comments on the major update that maybe it's not as strong as it needs to be, but especially in that particular round, definitely did some work for them with Saint on it.
Exactly. Shotgun, always great close colors now, especially since they've done that damage buff, really close range, but obviously the range has been shortened. So it's great to play in A, great to play in bottom red, and I think Icon's a shotgun as well, so it'll be interesting to see if he pulls that out at all. But has been a force for the Allies. They got 5 carbines, spike on rubbers as well. It'll be interesting to see what they're going to do with this one. Then a lot of players towards B.
Oh, and Sam getting the entry frag. And I find it interesting as well that BOT123 have bought into that car in the second round without the knowledge of how the other team are playing. So really just relying on J Money's raw skill there to do work with that.
Exactly.
Not seeing much from the A site though. And yeah, that's a 5 coin loss there. See what Saint can do picking it up, but it's going to look unlikely as they go down to a 2v5 here. And CRG angle towards that B site with a lurker on red.
But Max with a nice headshot to Silos, defending the site, but not for long elsewhere with the quick trade. Just seeing Saint in a 1 versus 4, and we should be seeing Bomb going down very soon. There we have it. Saint on the other side of the map in red. Not really in a great position. Probably just want to save his weapons because he does have a car, I believe, in his back pocket as well as an MP44. So it looks like he was able to pick it up from J Money's body. Like you said, very risky buy taking a car. We've seen many teams do it before in the past. Gone for a risky buy of cars and the SCGs, and cost them a lot of rounds, especially when the team gets a second round win.
Yeah, he's smart not keeping it open, so even if he does get charged here, they won't get that car, but still it's a lot of economy lost for BOT123 that perhaps could have been spread over the next round. It's a tough decision whether to like fully buy into your next round after taking weapons through, or like maybe save some money. I can understand that, but I'm still not a fan of the really expensive buys in that second round.
Neither am I. I'm more of the person which keep your weapons which you have in the first round, maybe get a carbine. If you didn't buy the carbine in the first round, get some utility, just make sure that you keep the economy running and not risk it. But Saint nearly almost losing his weapon by Sam.
Yeah,
but
good intuition by Sam there.
And it'll be interesting to see how BOT123 buys. We do see some goods. Flashy, is that a car he just bought?
It is indeed, yeah. So getting into that car again.
Well, the Allies.
I'm loving the CRG economy right now, though. All default, loads of utility. So really interesting to see how they work this round.
Exactly. But it all depends on the defense and how they're attacking. Oh, J Money going down straight away from a nade from Faye, actually. And that's how they are heading towards B. Saint does have that car in hand, and it's not going to see much action. It's really flashy that you need to be careful with. Bomb Yellow gets the first kill for Seals. That's going to slow down the pace of CRG. He's going to start retreating, and Max getting one for himself as well, making it 4 versus 3. So that advantage already lost from CRG.
Yeah, Rubber's sort of abandoned here with the bomb, so the other two are working towards A through middle, and Rubber's really just needs to try and stay alive here and let his teammates do some work, but as he slowly rotates around, will pick up that coin, let them know where they are if they're in yellow, but luckily for him, they're sitting pretty far back, so gets a nice free rotate.
Yeah, and we just saw there Saint taking down Sam. Sam really needed to get that kill on Saint and start opening up the round. Now he's just left on Faye to try and do something. And looks like he wants to actually try and get Saint. That would do a lot of damage to the economy, and he does so, taking away the car and the MP44. But Icons is in this new house, and he takes down Roberts. And that's a bomb drop then. I think that's the round lost for CRG.
Yeah, 25 seconds, seen some good stuff from this man, but he'll probably just be looking to economy damage here. And no success.
No success, but a good round from the BOT123, able to hold the defense, especially towards B site. Flashy and Max getting killed each, slowing down the attack, and that was when the allies sort of lost their momentum. But of course, they had all that economy from the previous round, and you can see that they're starting to buy Elsoy, and then Grand, some carbines, and Sam with a SMG. And the other side, similar story. But lots of utility on both sides, so this is the real gun round, and this is where you're going to test your strength.
BOT123 leaning heavily on A here, but 3 on the A site, but maybe look like I'm making the wrong call here as CRG do angle towards that mid and B area. They're pushing through red, they've got the intel, J Money and Saint here know it's a B and that call will be going out, so all action. And it is Fi stuck in mid. You really could do again a frag here trying to get those rotators, but they make it through T without seeing him. And Fastalos is covering the back. Looking like a good round here from CRG initially as they do get that entry pick and they got a lot of control of that site as the defenders are stuck up that staircase.
And Max getting a nice headshot for Fastalos with the quick trade, but Faye quickly getting icons. But again, trades coming in fast, going either side, making it 2 versus 3. Still in favor towards the allies, and they can rotate back towards A now. Especially
Yeah, and that map control really paying off for them now as they know that A is completely open. Interesting strat here, and well done by Fi, I guess, to just make sure he wasn't detected for that long, even though it did have a bit of luck there as the 2 players in T didn't see him.
I like this down. Fi and say Sam low. They're holding cross fire to make sure they can't rotate towards connector or stairs. Sam's going to be tested first, and he gets Max, just leaving Flashy alone towards B Arch, and he gets deployed out by Elsewhere and actually gets the kill in a long range with M on ground. It's going to be 2-2. Close game so far. Going back and forth, but the economy not looking too good for BOT123.
Yep, in the dumpster, to put it nicely. Whereas CRG looking quite healthy, probably going to another utility buy, and Fire's been getting some good nade frags amongst others, so yeah, interesting to see how this round pans out. And maybe if we see a funky strat come from BOT123.
Oh, it just looks like they're going to try and do default with some goers. Saint probably going to see him towards the A site, or maybe go aggressive towards red with that shotgun of his, and to see shotgun to be played. But time being, it does seem like they're going towards B again. CRG favoring this B site very heavily. Smokes deployed. Not the most fantastic, so it's very quite deep. I normally have one which is quite close, but Sam with that nade taking out J Money. That's already one defender towards the B site gone, just leaving one player, and that's going to be Flashy. With that go up, CRG just ready to pounce on him. Looks like there we go. Rubbers gets Max, just leaving Flashy on site very, very low, and he's somehow staying alive, but Sam finally gets the kill, and that's a B site loss for BOT123, just leaving Icons and Saint to try and rotate and try and do something. Maybe they should just save the weapons that they have, or it does seem like they are trying to go for it. Icons. Late rotate while Saint stuck towards the stairs, and a nice headshot from Fastalos, decapitating him, just leaving Icons left. And,
yeah, just seeing CRG getting so much free info on that B site, just because BOT123 aren't really smoking or trying to get in stealthily into that B site, so Sam gets an easy tack nade on J Money once he sees on statue, and then they know the other one's trapped on staircase. So, yeah, just loads of free intel being given to CRG side here, and they're not really under pressure, I feel.
Not under pressure at all, but they do lose rubbers, so that's some economy damage done from Icons. But oh, getting a nice headshot to Sam as well, just towering away on their economy. But you should see 3 players stay alive. So you want to rescue a little bit. 2 players on the flank, but it's actually Fastalos at the front. He gets him. but the damage has been done slightly, but 3 players staying alive, and for Silos, looking really healthy. 11 tokens.
Yeah. Bank is building, and yeah, stuck at that 3-coin situation on BOT123. Be interested to see if they try and save a little bit, but yeah, it does look like it potentially.
J-Money, the only one not bought. Well, he's buying now, and he bought Ghoul, the only one which really has tokens left as well, too. Of course, once they lose this round, I believe they get a free token.
Yeah, they might already be on it, but yeah, economy not looking great, and they might need to do a save round here pretty soon.
Aid flow
Oh,
from.
and as he says that, 3 easy frags get away at BOT123, so perhaps not. And Icons picks up for a 4th, so just all alone on rubbers in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, and he hasn't even left spawn yet. And you see a player pushing down coast. It seems like Robbers saw him. I didn't get the frag just yet. Quite messy, but Max finishes them off. 3k for him. Nice double kill with the nade at the start. Clearing up, and all 5 players surviving, and that's the economy sort of growing slightly, but still not great.
Worked out pretty well though. Got quite a lot of
They got
utility
the
now
round.
as well, and yeah, I think that's the first time we've seen BOT123 really going for that 4+ nades right now. So interested to see if they can get some work done with that. Maybe try and put some pressure on that B push coming from CRG.
Yeah, but maybe that's more of a miscalculation from CRG, thinking they probably have nothing but that nade. He did the damage, and it seems like they are going back towards B. One player pushes towards mid, but it's Robbers' nade who finds someone first, which is flashing. It's already a 5 versus 4, but and that Max seems to be a nade master at the moment. It's down Sam. Giving it to a 4v4.
Fire here, still on break and putting good pressure down. He's managed to trap both players in the A site. He's just got the whole of mid free. As Max Strafe, Icons does get him in the back though. And 3 easy frags in quick succession for BOT123 here.
Yeah, just leaves Elseway in a 1 versus 3. Stuck in bottom yellow. His position is known by J Money. And not much he can do here, especially since bomb is quite far. He needs to cross towards Harden. At the moment, BOT123 not really looking to hunt them down. They've known they've got them around pretty much. Only J Money really in place where he could cause damage, but he will get the kill, making it 4-3. And the economy has now grown for BOT123, only Flashy and 2 tokens. But J Money's got 6, so he could probably give some to Flashy. I'm going to see a spread, so we see the SCG already brought out by him. Saint sticking with his SMG combo. On the other side, half buyer looks things. Carbines, some smokes and some nades. And a grease gun and rubbers.
Yeah, didn't think I'd be seeing that. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's going to get done with that.
Well, in the previous round, he did get the opening kill with his nade, so maybe he's trying to do the same situation. But it does seem like BOT123 want to be quite aggressive, getting that coastal control straight off the bat, since they know they've been verifying that B site. Faye watching the back, gets down Icons. That's already a kill towards A, and they could start to rotate maybe, but it seems like they're still dedicated towards a B site, but Max is saying no to that. Nice headshot to Silos. Getting Sam as well. J Money low on sight, but Max Strafe holding the fort. Gets another, just leaving Elzoy once more in an impossible situation. Elzoy's on the hunt. Doesn't spot Max. Max, great round for him, getting himself a 4k with that STG in hand. And saving his team pretty much. Losing only 2 players by 3.
And Max Strafe, head and shoulders ahead of the rest, 14 for 4. Next on the server is Fire on the other side, 6 to 5 to that perspective. So Max Strafe really getting some work done, and a very nice 4k there indeed.
Exactly. And I said he did put up the numbers yesterday. It seems like he's in form today as well. And it seems like they're going to their normal default, 3 towards A, 2 towards B, and Max is actually lining up a nade. Interesting to see if that gets anyone, but it's actually Saint's nade who gets someone first. Sam already gone, making it 5 versus 4. They only have Carbines and a Thompson. Max falls to the hands of Rubbers, getting a nice headshot on him. That's starting to open the B side, only leaving J Money alone. This nade could actually damage from Rubbers. Doesn't hit the mark, and Flashy decide to rotate over. J-Money needs to be big here, but he goes down to the hands of Elzra, and the bomb's going to go down. And Fate holding the fort, taking down Icons, just leaving Saint and Flashy, and Flashy's not looking too good on health there since he falls. And this is a good round from CRG. Only losing Sam from a nade. And now Saint is alone with his SMG combo.
Yeah, and as all too often we see in this half, he's digging himself in for the long run, trying to save a bit of economy. But yeah, got a feel for the A rotator in this sort of situation, just stuck in a rock and a hard place. But yeah, really nice entries from Ellsworth there, jumping onto the site, getting that quick headshot on J-Money. Satisfying to see.
Exactly, as well as Roberts taking down Max, who's been such a vital member of his BOT123 squad. As soon as he went down, it seemed like the round was lost very quickly. But Saint will be able to keep his SMG combo as well as the smoke for the next round. He only gets one token since that is their first loss, and you can see the economy's gone, and I think J-Money's already bought Cure.
Yeah, I don't know, just throughout the game you sort of feel the CRG's economy has always been quite a healthy place, even when they're not winning the round, so it's good management there, and that's definitely setting apart some of the teams at this stage in the game.
Exactly, because you can see already BOT123 forcing into situations here, getting all goods, and even Icons getting a smoke. But the other side, they're staying with their carbines because they know they can do damage with them. But you can't really count goods out because you do have that one headshot effective, and if you've got good aim, like most of these players do, you can do so much damage. And they have favor towards the B site now, and Max gone aggressive. He will fall to the hands of Elzra, but J-Money gets one back. There's still 3 players towards B. That's like they're reading this situation. They have adapted to how CRG playing, just going towards B site. But if Sam get insane, it will change the matters completely. But no matter how many players they put towards the B site, they seem to all be falling. Only Flashy left alive.
Yeah, full control here. I think they really need to change something up on this B site. You know, if Max Trafe has been putting in some good rounds for them, but I'm not sure their strats are really holding right there. Maybe strats is a generous word for a young lineup, but still, nonetheless, CRG clean up in quick fashion. Still scoreline quite close, 5-5, which perhaps was a bit unexpected. So, yeah, not looking too negative for BOT123. And as you were saying, they definitely favour that allied side, or have been this weekend at least. So, perhaps it's all in good stead for them.
Maybe so, but like you still have to look at the economy of CRG. It looks so much more healthier than BOT123, and still BOT123 has been doing a fantastic job making it 5-5 to be. Let's see if CRG can change things. Man, Saint throws a nade towards Arch, but nade's been thrown back. Neither find any marks. Seems like Faye's gone for some aggressive play. Gets a nice headshot to Icon. Sam chiming in for one as well, but J-Money tries to take down the notorious Fate. Well, the rest of his team is actually towards B site, only leaving Sam towards A. And this is causing quite a bit of a fake.
I'm not too sure about that call for the mid push from BOT123 there. I'm not sure mid has been the problem. Sadly, CRG read it like a book, and perhaps the smokes weren't quite sufficient enough, as the bomb does go down on B site, and CRG looking comfortable.
Very comfortable, especially since Sam takes down Flashy, as well as J-Money, getting himself a double kill, surviving, just leaving Saint alone in a 1 versus 4, and I don't think he's long for this well, especially since Vasilos has spoiled him out. 6-5, the lead for CRG once more.
Fire does join Max Strafe on double digits. Is this the start of the Fire train? I hope so.
Hope so too, but Sam's not too far behind. He's on 9 kills. He's doing pretty well as well, but it's just Max on BOT123 at the moment, and it's when he's quiet, it's like they're not winning rounds. But they are managed to buy something now, Max being MP44, as well as a nade, some SCGs, as well as 2 cars on Icons and J-Money. Those cars which can cause the damage, but again, if they lose this round, only get 3 tokens, which cause some troubles. But Max, man of the hour, gets himself a double kill with that nade. It's already making it 5 versus 3. It's looking to be even more aggressive. Saint times in for one himself, taking out Fade down mid. Soon Roberts and Sam alone in the 2 versus 5. And this is pretty much round lost for CRG, so it should be 6-6. Every time we see BOT123 just grow up their economy, they seem to be able to win the rounds, but when CRG just comes back the next round, adapting to what BOT123 does. But is it too late? Rubbers left alone. 1 versus 5. Very good round actually from BOT123. Not losing a single player so far.
Yeah, going really back and forth right now, isn't it? So 6-6 again, holding level and level. I really hope this doesn't go to overtime again.
Yeah, overtime. Sometimes it's great, but when you're casting, when you got 2 best of 3s coming up, well, this best of 3 and the next best of 3, it can be quite difficult to keep the momentum up. But at the moment, BOT123 not really buying too much into this on utility to replenish what they lost in the last round. While outside, you still see carbines, SMTs, but plenty utility for CRG. Be interesting to see how they use that utility.
And notably, a lot of coins in the bank as well, compared with Endpoint or BOT123. Sorry, are constantly like almost buying down to 0.
Exactly, they're playing for a long game, CRG, and trade 1-to-1 trades, but they have stacked towards B players, and they won't expect this. Also, goes down to the hands of Flashy. Flashy's position now known, but Sam takes down J Money and Flashy. J Money, before he dies, does get down Fade, making it 2 versus 2. Bomb will go down, and they not fast enough. Bomb will go down, and Vasilos does fall, but there's still Sam left alive. He's got the information. Question is, when you expect both players being in the same position, it doesn't look like it. His play is quite smart, but if he's not fast enough, he could just stick to the piece and he won't make it.
Risky play. Could play off though. They're expecting it, I think. Icon's looking in that back. He's wondering.
I mean, but Sam playing this so well, takes down one play, knows he's not on the bomb, so he can play the time even more. He knows he has to start sticking it very soon. Stop peeking it. He needs to start peeking it. He does peek it, and he won the round, Sam. Nice clutch from him. Really great clutch. Just playing the time perfectly, but could have gone either way. If they stuck it right at the beginning, he would have lost the round.
Ellsworth there with the chat. Pros don't fake. A little bit of mind games, but yeah, worked out for him nicely, didn't it? 6-7.
Exactly.
See if BOT123 can keep the tit for tat going, bring it back to 7-7. Only a default by no utility at all on BOT123.
But Icons
Just
does
car,
have that
3
car.
Givers, yeah, indeed. Icons here on top of tank, trying to see if he can get a pick on middle, but again, it looks like CRG are going to angle towards that B site.
Yeah, they've been fairing this B site, and B site's been very weak for them. And even though they've stacked it several times, having 3 to 4 players, CRG seems to just demolish them. Max, though, he's trying to hit for 1 at least, and he's trying to look for more, but Elsoy he gets one himself. Only Flashy left on the B site. Get down, Elsoy. Yeah, 3 versus 3. Still have Sam at big arch, waiting for any rotates towards his position, but so far, BOT123 not looking to impose too much control.
Fire here, trying to angle an entry on the B site, trying to break the deadlock in this 3v3. And BOT123 definitely moving around towards that B site. It's not too late for a rotate though, but they've got to be snappy about it if they want to do it. As they do look to commit towards B. Vasilos bringing the bomb in, and he has spotted. Ooh. Icon's backing away up that staircase. Saint there to reinforce. Icons picks him up. Needed that frag. 2v1 here. He knows a repeak is unlikely to gain success. Sneaky peeky plays.
Yeah, but this should be a CRG round. Good positions held by Sam and Vasilos, and Sam peeks out. Will staying behind the box, and that's the round 1 for CRG. Quite tense round in the end, but CRG managed to win it out, getting the frag from Sam. That long flank game working in his favor. Let's see how they play now. Seems like BOT123 are forcing into this. This is the last round of half, so it's expected, but it's not great force. But on the other side, you can see plenty of utility. Utility on every single player, in fact, as well as Very good guns, only a carbine and a car low on Fazilis, and Sam's got a similar situation with SMG and a car.
Yeah,
They're going back towards. Ooh, Fate already getting opening with that nade, leaving Max and Flashy on the site alone. And Max does manage to take down Rubbers at least, but his life is short because Elzo pushes through the smoke, taking him out. And Fate getting Flashy. That's a B-side loss. For 1-3. Really great round coming in from them, and they're gonna win the half. These things.
Yeah, good wear and a dream. Don't think it's going to be enough here. But 2 frags in quick succession. 1 versus 2 does make it quite winnable. Find Sam left to hold the spot. Sam here, good positioning, good awareness, and a simple frag.
9-6 going into the second half. CRG managed to step up their game at the end, completely destroying their deadlock, which was happening because it was 6-6 at one point. And now going into the second half, they are looking to be more of the favourites, but if we can see some magic like BOT123 did yesterday on their Allied half, winning 11 rounds against Endpoint, could go either way.
Not a single utility bought across the board. Everyone on default guns. So we're going to be looking for those ranged picks, trying to spread across the map perhaps and work a few angles. Interesting though that no one decided to share a nade or get a shotgun on the defensive side either.
I guess they favour those long-range duels with the Guas, because I do like myself a Gua. Player does manage to make it towards that shoot. That's what I'm saying, but it does seem like I'm quite scared, not really committing to either side, just looking for picks, and that's J Money gone already from Robertson. Faye. Already a 5 versus 4. I think that was 4 versus 4 because Max taking down Faye, looking to try and get Rubbers as well. He's just unable to find that headshot. But like again, they ain't quite scared by the looks of things.
Oh, what a shot by Max Strafe there. Wallbang right onto Sam as he was at the top of the A staircase. That is quite the entry onto the A site as it's left with Facilos to hold them down. 3 attackers on coming. Gets the frag, but top A staircase, never a nice place to be. And another locking down that A site. 30 seconds to go. Icons finds himself alone. Not sure what happened.
Yep, similar situation to the last round, really. He's in a 1 versus 3, and Facilos played that so well, getting those 2 headshots. Maybe the second one's a little bit lucky, not aiming down sight, just hip firing, but it looked like he would have got the kill anyway. Icons hasn't managed to get onto A side, but I think he's made some noise, so Facilos knows his position, and Rubbers making him pay a little bit, and the knife coming in from Facilos. Great round from Facilos and Rubbers, actually, getting all the kills, both of them. But Max getting that wallbang onto Sam.
That was pretty dirty, indeed.
It was very tough. But Fate, going for a risky buy. We say we don't really like this, getting a car and him. But for some reason, I can see it working. Because it's Fate.
Yeah, raw talent plays. Can he do it? Going towards the new connector house. See, there is utility on the Allied side here, but they're saving it for an execute of some form. Perhaps on that A site as 3 people do go towards that coastal area. The defensive side will be ready and waiting. There's action seen on the B site as Saint falls back. Cautious not to give away the entry. And all quiet on the western front.
Yeah, very quiet. It doesn't seem like they have a certain strat in mind or certain site they want to pick. They're just looking for any aggression from CRG, but CRG not really showing any, and quite disciplined. And when you have the weapons, you don't really want to give them away, so like reasonable for them to not be aggressive. But there is one player, and that is Fate, who's getting very aggressive, and this is something you normally see of him. But the question is, will we be able to get the frag? Saint actually getting an opening towards B site. Gonna be quite difficult for him.
Coastal area taken down, and now they have the full A control, even if they don't know it yet. 30 seconds to go, they're going to have to be quite decisive. The bomb has not yet made its way into the site.
It is a 2 versus 3, and tried to do his best, but that lost car picked up by Max, able to do some work, and he gets Elsoy as well. Games have a triple kill, taking down Faye, picking up his car and using it against Axis. That risky buy not paying off, in fact helping the allies in the end. And now the economy, we praised how they played in the allies, the economy ETLG, but right now not looking too good.
Yeah, I think they'll be thinking as well, not too sure what to do here. Just getting picked all across the map, unfortunately, on that last round.
But they have forced into this one, getting gewers and some smokes of sorts. And they're playing it quite widespread. Max just trying to see an opening from spawn house, but it's actually fair. You get to opening kill onto J Money. Making it 5 versus 4, and this is risky because those icons are nearly getting the head of fate. He will survive for the time being, but Sam towards Coast and Fasilos getting those frags in. I expect 2 more players pushing that shortcut position.
Yeah, really nice measured aggression from Sam and Fi here in the middle area, pushing up Coastal and T respectively. As 2 more quick frags go their way, and just Max left alone with that car and the Gewehr on the coastal area. Smart enough to switch the weapons, so they won't get that car back, but wow, swung in favour pretty quickly with just a 5 default buy.
Yeah, and that shows how strong these goods can be when you can use them respectively. And it did seem like the allies were a little bit lost, especially after they lost J Money. They sort of lost their heads, didn't know what site to go to or where the enemy were. And I think in the end that costed them, especially after Silos and Sam pushed down Coast, getting those kills. Very great play, but it does seem like they're heading towards the B side with these carbines, same with the shotgun. So I'm trying to do that yesterday, but the nade comes in from Faye, getting himself a triple kill, and the round's pretty much already lost. 2 versus 5.
And you
2
jinxed
versus
it.
3. I jinxed it. I'm done. 2 versus 2. Max getting himself 2 quick kills. He will fall.
Yeah, lucky Ellsworth's there to back you up.
Yeah, that was it.
And ring around the roses, but Facilis does find him. Wow,
that
interesting round
was a little bit too close, especially after Faye just gets that 3 triple kill straight off, and then the frags come in from Max and Icons, making it 2 versus 2. And also he managed to take down Max, and Facilos are able to take down Icons either side of that spawn area.
We see BOT123 again, just struggling for that money. Obviously, you know, when you're on a losing side, you're going to be struggling a little bit, but perhaps economy management is part of the issue. But they are saving 6 coins or so this round. CRG and full buy. Hearing the cars rattle out, trying to get that entry as the CRG side angle towards B site, or BOT123, sorry. Same with the bomb pushing alone into yellow. And Ellsworth will be there to meet him.
Faye needs to be slightly careful because he could get easily flanked, but Facilos going big, as well as Ellsworth taking down Saint. Faye, like I said, did go down in the end by Icons losing that car, but there's one thing which I'd like to mention is he do have 2 tokens in the bank, so he didn't waste all his money on it. And that's the difference which you see between BOT123. They use all their money compared to the Axes did on their spawn, but Icons does find Facilos as well, making it 3 versus 2. Seems like Icons and Flashy trying to bring this round back into their favor.
Icons crawling onto site with car 98 here, trying to work out a bit of magic on that B site, and Ellsworth will expect it. Leaving Flashy all alone in that garden area, doing a bit of horticultural work, leaving the bomb behind. Decided he doesn't need it, and unfortunately a bit of an optimistic chance of getting that car there, but didn't feel like he had another option. And a bit of a scoreboard update for you guys on BOT123 side. Max Strafe is leading the way on 26 for 14. His next teammate Icons on just half that on 13. Whereas on the CRG side, with the exception of Rubbers, we see everyone 15 kills and above. Much more balanced on that side, as they do have this 6-round advantage going in.
Yes, exactly. But on the other side, on the buy round, they seem J Money, Max, and Flashy all buying Garands. Max and J Money has managed to get smokes, but the economy again is 0. But those they do get 3 tokens, but that's already enough. On the other side, you can see pretty healthy apart from Roberts and Facilos all have 0. That's why I think they give the tokens away since they are like the support players. Facilos does get a tag, but no frags just yet. It does seem like it's a split round here from the allies, and J Money falling to the hands of Faye. For some reason, it sounds like the hands of God. 5 versus 4. Does seem like CRG have got map control, especially since Roberts and Fate taking that Max and Flashy. Just leaving Icons and Saint. Icons stuck in top red and Saint goes down. Seems like Icons is always put in this situation. And Fade dispatches him pretty easily. Nice headshot from them. Making it 14-7 to CRG. And Tommy has grown even more. They lose a single player that last round. And at the moment, they have a power cut from Levy, so I'm going to be alone for a little while. Just a little while, I'm pretty sure he'll be back soon. For the time being, he got my amazing voice. But the economy have grown slightly for CRG on the other side. The economy is still pretty poor. But they have managed to get some carbines, Thompson, and some utility, which they've used all the utility straight off the bat. They're looking to push down mid and to try and get on that A site. Actually, kill on Roberts, a nice headshot for him, but Faye answers one back and gets second. Vasilis team takes down Ain, but Max managed to take down Faye, but there's still Sam on site, and Elzoy finished up the round, making it 15-7. That's match point for CRG. And I don't even think Levy will make it for the end of this game, or this map anyway.
I'm reconnecting. God intervened. Lightning strike potentially, and my power was cut. Apologies for cutting out the broadcast.
Luckily, I don't have that problems, but it is match point for CRG, and they do have SCGs, Gills, and even Carl Elzoy was that SMG, and it does seem like BOT123 are looking to rush towards the B site. They need to be careful with these nades. Max almost falling to one, which went a little bit too far. Right now, all 5 players still alive, and Saint pushing onto the site slowly. Elzoy managed to get the opening kill onto Flashy, and it looks like he's going to get a second. J-Money does answer one back, and Fate gets Max, but at the moment, the Franks are in favor for CRG, just leaving Icons in a 1 versus 3, which he will fall, giving the game map point. For CRG. And as we're going into this, Max Strafe had 27 kills and it was 16-7. You got to feel bad for them. But while we're waiting to get onto the next map on Mana, we can talk a little bit. Levy?
Yeah, that just slipped away from them. 6-6 and 11 rounds after that.